If you could give me like a mission statement for what Wicked Awesome is set out to do.
Wicked Awesome is just really, the whole motivation is just bringing authenticity back to the forefront, bringing real content, bringing real emotion, the realness. And I'm not talking about street realness where it's like,
keeping it real.
Yeah, fuck all that. Fuck your money, fuck your jewelry, fuck your cars, fuck all your bitches that you got. Them shits don't make you cool no more. That's obsolete now. I'm establishing that in hip hop.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Time Flies podcast. I am, of course, your host, Dariel. And if you're watching this on YouTube, to the right of me, yes, these gentlemen are back. The BX Bodega boys never leaving.
Yes.
They in the building.
We here. Let's go.
What's good, gentlemen? How you doing?
We chilling, man. We chilling. We here. We back. We about to crush the rest of this list.
Yep.
Yo. How y'all doing?
Getting your jazz music voice on. What the fuck?
Yeah, you know, BX all day is gonna be back, and this list is gonna get controversial right now. I feel like
Yeah?
I'm Mr. Controversial. I have controversial takes, so if y'all wanna ask me questions, let me know. But
Facts.
let's get to it.
I feel you. So yeah, just like my guy said, we're gonna continue ranking what we personally think is Cudi, aka the GOAT, best album.
Yes, sir.
Not our favorite, what we think is his best album. Don't kill us in the comments, and if you do, it's all good.
It's all good.
Gentlemen, you want to get right into it?
Let's go.
All right, let's get right into it. I'm gonna go first, gentlemen. So we're starting off with the number 6 album.
Oh man.
So my number 6.
No way! I'm walking out. I told you I was walking out. There's no way. There is no shot.
For real, like that?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Nah, I'm being dead ass, big.
Yo,
Nah, I'm not gonna front though.
Is being kicked out of host ever been a thing on a podcast? 'Cause you
I
up
don't
there
think
right
so.
now,
I don't think
bro.
so. Y'all my guys, so if y'all want to do it, I'll let y'all, but it's not gonna happen.
That's
You talk about controversial.
That is the most controversial shit I've heard in.
All right, let me get into my shit.
You better have a damn good explanation for this one.
Let me get into my shit.
Boy.
Let me get into my shit. Okay, first and foremost, the Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying came out in 2016. That is, damn boy, let me get my shit up, boy, before y'all kill me. So 2016, Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying came out. It's actually Speeding Bullet to Heaven came out in 2015.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, so it's 1 year after Speeding Bullet to Heaven.
Yes, sir.
It's his first return to a hip hop centric album, which we always appreciate, obviously.
Yes.
But if I'm being honest, which is what we're all doing here on this podcast, yo, dude, this album just sounds a lot of the same, bro. It sounds like a lot of the same, bro.
Am I looking at the same album?
It's looking, look. It sounds a lot of the same, and then when I'm looking at the tracks that I like and the tracks that I love, there are a lot of tracks that I like. There's very few tracks that I love. When I'm talking about a Cudi album, I fuck with Cudi so hard that the albums that I fucking love, I love the tracks from 1 through 10, 1 through 12, whatever it is.
Right.
This album, I have a lot more likes than songs that I love. And then on top of that, there are a couple songs on there that I'm like, okay, I could do without it. Just for an example. Damn, well, whatever.
Wow, we're pulling up the list.
I feel you. Just for an example, one of the songs that I could do without, Cosmic Warrior. It's a good song. But I'm just like,
Since birth it was prophecy.
yeah.
Cosmic Warriors. No way.
Nah, song is good, but again, it's like, do I love it? No. Is it bad? No. But it's like,
Okay.
all right, I could do without it. Another one is The Commander.
Commander's good. I don't love it.
Yeah, The Commander's another one that I could do without it, man. Now, there's only one song that I actually 100% don't like. It's called Releaser, After Swimming in the Light. Damn, really? We are just not
That's
vibing,
his
dog.
shit.
That's your shit?
That's my shit, bro.
That's like his favorite shit on there.
We are just not vibing right now, but...
I
Now...
don't even know what to tell you.
Nah, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Now, I will tell you...
It's fire. We'll continue.
Yeah.
So he played that shit at the concert. That shit was fire. This nigga was just like everybody's vibing. He was like, hated that.
Y'all didn't peep. Y'all didn't peep. Y'all didn't peep. I was literally like,
too high, nigga.
Yo,
that's a fact. That's a
6'7",
fact, dog.
Yo.
just not having a good time when that song was playing. At the concert.
Nah, I was in the fucking crowd. I was doing the crowd surfing, whatever it was. But yeah, y'all didn't see me. My face was just like.
This take blowing my mind, bro.
All right.
I can't believe it.
No, we here for the shits, boy.
I mean, at least you're not killing the album.
Right,
you know?
right.
No. This album is good. I listened to it, but again, we're comparing it to his other albums.
Yeah.
So this is my objective point of
Correct.
view.
Correct.
It's just a lot of the songs here I like, I don't love, and in a lot of the other Cudi albums, I love a lot of the tracks.
Okay.
So that's what I got. Now, as far as the songs I love, my favorite track off the album is "Swim in the Light." That shit is so fire, bro.
Incredible, yeah.
That song, I don't know.
that song, too.
I feel like, and I also feel like this song, it doesn't really get a lot of attention for some reason.
I agree.
This song is so fire, bro. Just like the little to begin the song, and he's not even like rapping. He's not spitting. He's doing his Cudi fucking.
Damage inside.
Yo,
Same.
that's one of my favorite Cudi songs ever.
Same.
That's me personally.
Same.
One of my favorite Cudi
Fire.
songs ever. He got Andre 3 Stacks on 2 tracks. Like
Yes,
that's
yes,
crazy.
yes.
And he got him spitting.
Spit.
He got him spitting on the
Bro,
tracks.
just like. Continue.
Nah, yo, go ahead. Yeah, if you want to chime in, go ahead, Jeff.
Crucify this man.
You thought he was gonna finish.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna come with me and pause, and then he was just like, "Nah, crucify." Yeah. All right, now by Design, which is the 4th track featuring
Yes,
Andre
sir.
3 Stacks, and the other one, The Guide, featuring 3 Stacks. That song is fire.
Yes.
Rose Golden with Willow Smith is fire,
I like it.
and of course we gotta talk about Kid Cudi's son, Travis Scott, Baptized in Fire. That shit is crazy.
He opened up the concert to that song,
Facts.
bro. That shit
Yeah.
was bumping.
That shit was
night,
crazy.
bro.
That shit was
God.
crazy. I'm pretty sure that was kind of like the single or whatever that he let off with this
Right.
album, because Travis Scott at the time and he still is. He's just on fire. Anything he touches is gonna go gold, whatever.
Right.
But you see, okay, right after Baptized in Fire, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 songs that I just like. That's just me personally.
Okay.
I got 5 songs. I got Flight at First Sight. Yeah.
Does it? This does it.
Does
That's
it?
for eternity. Are you?
Dance for Eternity, Distant Fans, Wounds. What you say?
That's our shit, man. We can't believe it.
Damn. Which one's that shit? Which one?
That's for
Oh,
eternity.
Dance for Eternity. Dance for Eternity is good, but I like it. But it's just like,
Let me see
for
the
me.
mic real quick.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Take it, bro.
Because I feel like that run that you just mentioned is why I think this album is so good.
it's a good run, but I just don't love them.
There's a few skips. But probably 1 or 2 for me personally.
Even Wounds, Distant Fantasies.
All of
Mature
that.
Nature.
That one I
No,
don't
Mature
know too
Nature.
well.
I love that song. I love that song.
love it.
That
I
song is one of
love
my.
this song.
That's one of the songs for this album.
Kitchen.
I like it. I'm whatever.
Kitchen, I started loving it. It went from light to love when I saw him perform it on one
I
of the
feel
late
you.
night shows.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
SNL. But it has to be.
I think so. What is it?
Right, SNL. Yeah, man. So, and we talked about the later tracks,
Surfing.
Cosmic Warrior. Okay, so Surfing. We didn't talk about Surfing. Now, let me say this. Surfing is a good track. The second half of Surfing, when the beat switches,
Yeah.
fire. Insane, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking insane. And Pharrell, I think this is the first time that Cudi and Pharrell worked together, because he has 2 tracks on this album. He has
believe
Surfing.
so. Yeah,
and he
it
has
is. It
Light at First Sight.
Yes,
That's
Light
why-
at First
That's
Sight.
why I'm like a little surprised that you don't love that one.
I'm a little
because it's-
surprised. Yeah.
It switches and they're both such good versions.
I'm a little surprised too because I was a little surprised too because I just didn't love it. I was like, it's cool, and I was kind of expecting more. And again, Surfing, for me, it's a good song, but the better part of the song is the second half.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why that's me, bro. Like, there's a lot of songs that I like. It's not a lot of songs that I love, bro.
I respect it.
It might be contra, it
No.
might be a hot take, boy. It might be a hot take, but
It's controversial as fuck.
Cudi, we love you. I love you, bro. You're my favorite artist. But we being objective, you heard?
Controversial. So,
Controversial.
real quick.
So, yeah, go ahead.
Because we talked about 3 Stacks, right?
Yeah.
Which
like-
of the 2 do you like more? Do you love any of them?
No, I love both of them.
Which one do you think is the better option? I always like to think about and ask this
No, that
question.
shit is hard,
I
bro.
want to know
Pause.
yours too.
That shit is hard. Pause. Those both songs are fucking fire.
I see everything with movies I do dream. They both so
That's
fire.
by design, right?
Yeah.
That's by design. Yeah.
By design's fire. How does the guide go again? Do you remember?
Footsteps at first.
No, I'm not.
That's how it starts.
Between those two songs, By Design, between By Design and The Guide, By Design actually is a little bit of a landslide, honestly, in my opinion.
That's interesting.
3 Stacks goes crazy on that.
He does.
He goes crazy on both, but I just like By Design more. I just like the sound of it and the feel of it more.
I think I agree. The reason I love The Guide so much is that fuck, I can't choose. Cause
Damn, you made me choose though? Fuck, bro.
The Guide. Because I was gonna choose By Design, but like the more I listen to The Guide, and always I'll be like, because it comes first, right? By Design.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm
first.
like, oh, this one is this is the one. But then I listen to The Guide when I finally get to
Just
it.
like
I'm
the
like,
footsteps in the beginning of the
"Damn,
song,
this
the
is
guy.
fire."
Oh, okay, I remember now. Yeah. It's like, it's like someone walking in the hallway. There's footsteps. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it reminds me of one of my favorite Kid Cudi songs.
Talk to me.
The Mood.
Man on the Moon 2, stop.
Shades over my eyes.
Stop.
The creepers look back at themselves. Steady, an emotional blitz. Steady, get it. Like coconut gums. Come on.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that. That's why I love that song too. But
Oh, I never thought about it like that.
What do you choose?
That's tough because I like both of them.
Two, 3 stacks
Two-
on one
two-
album, bro.
I know.
That's a lot. That's a lot to take in. But this
That's a lot to take in.
This take is controversial. Nah,
Nah, that's what we're here for, boy. We're here for the shits.
I was really surprised when you said this is number what?
6.
Boy.
Yeah, man.
Okay. But By Design would be the better song in my opinion. I guess just because they both go with each other perfectly fine in By Design in the song. The Guide is good.
I think it is the better song though. Yeah.
I like the guy. I like the footsteps in the beginning of the song. You know, I say that's Heels. The song's like Heels to me, like down the hallway, whatever. I like it. But you know, I have my opinion about this album later on. But
Damn,
this
yo,
is-
I really
crazy.
fucked y'all up, bro.
yeah, I didn't expect this at all.
Yeah,
bro.
same.
From you, boy.
Why?
This is one of his better albums, in my opinion.
It's definitely like I have it way later.
Same.
Hold on, what do I have in front of me? I'm about to fuck y'all minds up, boy.
Fact, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm about to fuck y'all minds up.
All right.
We
All
here
right.
for it. We here for
Yeah,
it.
we here for the shits.
That's why we here, man. We're
All right, man. Yeah. That's just me, Patrick Payne Demon Slain. That's my number 6. We'll move on.
Hot
Maynard,
take.
my guy, you're up.
Mine. This one isn't. It isn't as controversial. I promise y'all. This man is bumping. But my number, what's this? Number 6?
This is number 6, yeah.
My number 6 is gonna be Satellite Flight.
Okay, alright.
I bet.
You know, not too far from y'all choice
Yeah.
of Satellite Flight.
Number 7 for me.
Thanks.
It's a great album. First of all, I love this cover.
Cover's dope.
He brought back like one of his old logos, which is great. And it was very clear about, with just the cover, like what you're gonna get from this album,
I
right?
got the hoodie.
You do, right?
And I love it.
It's a great
I'm
hoodie.
so jealous, though.
Yeah, so the cover's amazing. I love it. Very simple, tells you where it's going, as well as the title. Kid Cudi presents Satellite Flight, The Journey to Mother Moon. I remember Cudi made it clear when this album was coming out. He's like, he's trying to work on like soundtracks and stuff like that because he wants to work on like those type of projects. Even when, remember when he did Sky Might Fall, and they made like a edit of Sky Might Fall over the Transformers trailer.
Yes.
Oh shit, I don't remember that. That's dope though.
Yeah, so he was trying to get that song on the movie, but it never worked out. But we pushed. It was almost happened, but
Damn.
so movie soundtracks is something he always wanted to do, right? And this for me is another Cudi experimental album that fucking worked. You guys mentioned the instrumentals and you saw that as a flaw. I see it as a strength because he was clear. I want to work on something that's going to be a soundtrack or can be on soundtracks. So he gave you 4 of those. And it's very like cohesive as well. Like I think the songs blend well into each other. The title song we talked about is really amazing. Balmain Jeans.
Yeah, you should have.
Yes.
You should have.
From the first second to the last, that song is like, I almost said movie because we talking about soundtracks, you feel me? That song from first second to the last is just so good. The beat takes you to fucking space, bro. It takes you to space. You're singing about a girl. Which girl are you seeing in space, bro? But you see her. You see her. And he's talking about a girl with Balmain jeans, bro. My girl can't afford those. Let me help you take them all, man. It's the first time Cudi made like a, let's say like a sexy
Right.
R&B type
Yeah.
song, and it was like I was not expecting it. Not on this album either.
Right.
We pulled it off.
Yeah, and you got Raphael Sadiq,
Go.
and he's singing at the end. It's going crazy. This song is fucking perfect, immaculate song, and I can't listen to it only once. Every time I play it, it's 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I love that song. It bleeds right into Too Bad I Have to Destroy You Now,
Whew.
which is the clear, to me, second, to some people, first.
Rebooted. Recreated in the new program.
Shit's crazy.
Amazing record. He's spitting, he's getting his shit off. It's nice. It's always good to hear him rap, right?
Yes.
Especially when he's rapping like this. But the good thing about this one is he blends in that space, that sound. You got the little beep beep boops in the beat, like it's so good. And then you got like just the string. It's so well put together. But he also gives you some singing in there, some melodies. It's just such a good song. And that goes into Internal Bleeding, which I also have as my sleeper. I knew from the moment I had this on my list, I knew that was gonna be my sleeper. It's a great song.
Wait, how does it go again? The Internal Bleeding?
I can't help this internal bleeding.
Yeah, I got it. That song's good.
That
It's a good
song's
song.
really good.
It's a great song.
Yeah. And then you got the instrumentals, man. Like the instrumentals are good. They're
Yeah.
very different, but they just go so well with the rest of the album, and it gives you a story. And he's been doing that since his first album, right? Where he kind of just like guides you through something. But what I like about this one is where he previously had like a voice, he kind of just has the instrumentals taking you places. It's a soundtrack, right? Like when you're watching a movie and they have the soundtrack in the background, you know what type of feeling the scene is supposed to give you, what mood the characters are in, what mood the scene or like what you're seeing on the screen, the sound matches it, right? So I really like that he did that. That's why I like the fact that he put the 4 instrumentals and they're separate from each other. So it's kind of like, it's like a transition of scenes, if you will, right? Like I really enjoyed that. That's why I like the instrumentals a lot on this album.
Nah, you cooking, boy. You cooking.
But yeah, this was just really good, man. And it's right before Speeding Bullet 2014 this came out. And it was, I think he had like a little break before this, right?
He did.
Because before
Yeah,
this
right?
was Wizard 2012.
2012.
Correct.
So 2013, he didn't come out with anything.
Yeah.
2014.
Nah, 13 came out in the code. 13 was in the code.
Oh.
Yeah.
God damn, this motherfucker don't take breaks.
Yeah. No, so yeah, Satellite Flight was 14, and before that was in the code. 13.
And then 2012 Wizard.
No, 2012 was both Wizard and Man on the Moon 2. So he dropped 2 albums that year. Shit's crazy.
Was it? Fuck. Damn, this timeline got me fucked up.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel you.
Damn, yeah, so he didn't take a break. So he's coming fresh off of Indica? Yeah. Oh, that even makes even more sense.
What you mean?
Because, like, I just think some of the sounds on here, like, he
did.
it on Indica.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he fiddled with it. He presented it, like, the instrumentals, right?
Feel what you're
He
saying.
had 1 or 2 on there.
Yes. Yes, he did.
So,
Yeah, he did, yeah.
that makes so much more sense. Really dig this album. It's like Dario said, I actually really, really like it. It's just, again, I just have other albums that I like more, but this one is great. This one is a great album. I almost swapped this one and my next one, but I kept this one before for specific reasons, which I'll get into. But yeah, great. And right back to what I was saying on a recent conversation we had, concept albums. I have a thing for concept albums. When you have an idea and the whole album is like just you fleshing out that idea, I have a really soft spot for that. So I'm a big fan of those, and this one was a concept album done well, even down to the title. Like I love what he called it and how he broke it down.
Let me put you on the spot real quick. So you love concept albums. What do you have a favorite concept album?
Yes. My favorite concept album is the one that really made me get into lyricism, and it's probably my favorite hip-hop album of all time, is The Cool by Lupe Fiasco.
Oof.
That's a good
Oof.
choice.
Yeah, that's a super slept on album. That's crazy. Interesting. All right, man. Appreciate your take. Appreciate your ranking.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Jeff, you up, my boy?
I am up. This is number 6, right?
Correct. This is your number
Right.
6
My number
album.
6
That's
album Wizard.
Alright.
Wizard.
The Wizard.
Is his first experimental album, in my opinion, in terms of like rock or punk rock, whatever you want to call it, that
Right.
alternative genre.
Right.
I listen to it.
Fumble.
No, you good.
I listen to it now,
You good.
and I like it a lot more than I did when it first came out, 2012.
Yeah.
I remember 2012, like when it came out, I was like, okay, first track that I love, Teleport to Me, Jamie.
That's the banger. That's
10
the
out of 10,
banger on the
man.
album,
It's a
dog.
romantic ass track, you know. You think about, you
It's
know,
fire.
you want that shorty to teleport to you. You feel
Come on,
me? You be in your bag. You be in your bag.
Did it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
that track is my favorite track. I feel like I appreciate it more as an adult because, you know, it's like I said before, like, you know, you go through shit in life and, like, you appreciate certain things. I like the message in Love Hard. I believe I may have mentioned this before, I may have not, but, like, he talks about, you know, if you're going to love hard, love deep,
Yeah.
love truly.
Yeah.
And because, and then he mentions, like, if you love soft, you're already lost. So, and that's a fact.
Take it.
That's a great take.
Are we talking from experience?
Yes,
I feel you. Me too.
100%. It's all about experience.
We're
over
all
here,
we're all
bro.
talking from
Yeah,
experience.
we all talk about experience.
Yeah.
I like the Dream Time Machine,
Fire.
Fire,
The song is
High Off Life.
High Off
Fire.
Life. Oh.
Obviously, Love Hard because I mentioned it a couple times. And Upper Room. That is the sleeper track of this album. Most people are pussies. Like whenever I think of that, I'm like, I think of Upper Room. Upper Room. When I think of the word pussy, that's what I think. Upper Room, the song. The
It's
song.
so funny that that's the part that you keep mentioning.
Yo,
from that
'cause
song.
it's so fire. Like I'm pretty sure people were to listen to the song, they'll that lyric would just like be embedded in your brain. Like it was to me.
Yeah.
I like his creativity on this album where, you know, he attempted rock and it sounded well compared to Speeding Bullet to Heaven.
It sounded
A
very
lot
well,
better.
though.
A
It sounded
lot
so
better.
good, man.
A lot
So
better,
good.
and it's not as long. It's like, well, how many tracks? Like
I think it's like 12.
12
Yeah,
12 tracks?
and it's like very short and concise.
yeah. A lot of people didn't like this album.
Yeah, I remember.
A lot of people didn't like this album. Don't get me wrong, I was one of those people. I didn't really like the album when it dropped, but you know, when I was doing my homework,
Yeah.
for this
homework.
spot, yeah, homework was real. I was on the table just with my headphones on, writing notes. Son, I
Yo,
was,
show them the notes real quick, Jeff. Show them the notes.
yo, y'all don't even know. Look at these notes.
Yo, Cudi, look at that, man. We do our homework, boy.
It's all in color too, different colors, so I could
Christmas colors, you heard?
I could stay organized.
No, but it's interesting because you said that when the album dropped, you weren't fucking with it. So I can honestly say that when this album dropped, I was fucking with it.
You fuck with it?
I was fucking with it because I don't mind just artists going out of pocket, you know, trying different things. And kind of to piggyback off what you're saying, it's like he tried something different, but it felt still within the realm of Cudi.
Yes.
So that's why
Yes.
I fuck with this album.
Yes. Overall, number 6. There's nothing much more I can say about the album because it was just like over. It's a solid album. Out of 10, I would probably give it like a solid like 7.9. It's not an 8 yet, but it's a 7.9.
That's still high.
That's pretty good.
That's still high.
High 7.
So you haven't seen the documentary.
Correct.
You have, yeah. Sorry, spoil again. Remember that scene where they're showing you the listening party for this album,
Yes.
and he's like getting pissed
Yeah, he's
because
tight.
people are like on their phone.
Yeah.
And Cudi's like, he's like really pissed. Cudi's like, get off your phone. He's like, I put my hard work and dedication into this album, and you guys are just here fucking around. But he's like
And he's mad.
pissed, bro, and like he's not letting go. Like everyone's thinking like he's kind of joking, but then everyone's like, oh shit, he's kind of serious. And if I remember correctly, we find out within this documentary that he was going through another low point in his life, dealing with mental health and all that shit. I just wanted to point that out because that's something important. I feel like you should point out.
I mean, that's where every artist, like, when you put your soul, your hard work, your time into like a project that you think is personable. Because every album I say is personable to that artist that makes the music.
Of course.
So like, why would you want people not paying attention to what you created? You know, is at the end of the day, like if you go to a museum, you want, and you're showing something like a painting on the wall. Like you want people to walk by and just like look at it and not just like take pictures. You want to admire the artwork.
100%.
I
And then like when artists put out their work, like it's super vulnerable, bro. Super vulnerable. And like on such a lower scale. Like I'm putting out these pods on YouTube and on Apple and shit. When I was first putting them out, I was like, fuck, like I sound stupid. YouTube, no one's gonna watch. So it's like it's a vulnerability that comes with it. And Cudi's like, again, he's one of the guys in music. And when you try something different and you're willing to put yourself in such a vulnerability spot where it's not hip hop, and then people they listen to it and they don't take you seriously, I get it, man.
Just slap in the face.
This shit is hard. This shit is hard. Pause, but yeah. Oh, last little tidbit about this album, just real quick. Teleport to Me, Jamie. It's interesting. I have a little memory. The moment where I fell in love with this song, this album dropped when I was in college. I was working on a paper in the library. And then someone like 2 seats next to me, so the person got a phone call. The ringtone was "Teleport to Me, Jamie," and I was like, that song sounds so fucking familiar. And then like he let it ring. I don't know. He let it like it was ringing, and I'm like, damn, that song's kind of fire. And I'm like, but where the fuck is that song from? So I asked him. He's like, yo, that's off Cudi's new joint. And then I go back, I listen to it again. I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm like, fuck,
that's
bro.
a sample, right?
It's a sample.
It's a
Yeah.
sample.
I don't know from where though.
I know where's it from. I'll look for it. Hold on.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, but
Take your time.
that's my little tidbit.
That shit was a sample, man. Great song, man. Yeah, I remember. I think a snippet had come out before the song came out.
I think you're right. Yeah,
And I was like,
right.
oh, this shit sounds really good. This shit sounds sick.
Would you say it's his best song on the album?
Yes, because of the sound that they were trying to encompass, right? Like I was talking about the Drake song with Massive. This is the sound you were creating for this album. It's the most complete version of that. This is your best song on this album.
I think it's his best song on that album.
Yeah.
I think it's the best song on that album.
Not my favorite, but the best for sure. Yeah.
What was your favorite?
You flicked them, man.
Oh yeah, Flick Them. My bad. Flick Them is your joint.
It's my favorite. Yeah.
Teleport to Me is my favorite as well. So it's my best. I think it's the best, and it's Teleport to Me.
So
Yeah.
the sample that Cudi used for Teleport to Me is the song named Under Your Spell by Desire.
Fuck yeah, it is.
It's really good. It's a really good song too.
That song is
It's
in
a
the
really
fucking
good song.
Drive movie.
Yes.
That movie's
That's why I'm like,
insane.
isn't that a sample? Because I know that little.
It's a really good song. I remember one of my friends back in the day put me onto it, but I totally forgot.
That soundtrack.
She told me, she said, "Oh, it's a sample from this," and I obviously downloaded it at some point, but it hasn't been on my phone in years. So
Yeah.
Now that I go back to it, I'm like,
It's
this sounds fire.
That shit is fire.
Sounds fire.
Jeff, thank you for doing that homework,
Got you.
boy.
Homework.
Sure, man.
Love that shit. All right, yeah, we're moving on, right? So we're going to our number 5.
Oh,
Ray, if you can pass me the.
I don't even know what to expect from this, man.
Oh my god.
You got me, my
Yo, y'all got me nervous, dog. Shit.
My stomach hurting.
This man's list is about to be in shambles.
Right.
It's shambles. It's
Oh my God.
shambles.
I don't want to see what he got next, B.
Yo, y'all got me fucking nervous. Bro.
I'm not gonna turn around like we have been. I'm gonna just.
You gonna look at the iPad?
I'm gonna wait till he says it.
Yeah.
All right, so now I'm number 5. We going Man on the Moon 3. 3. What do y'all? Just give me your takes. What do y'all think? Number 5.
No fucking shot.
All right, Jeff. What about you?
Take this man to jail. Yo, where your mom, bro? Tell her to come get you, bro.
She's upstairs resting. Shout out moms. You heard?
Shout out to mom, man.
Shout out mom.
Shout out moms.
What?
What?
Yeah, man. That's my
Man
number
on the
5,
Moon.
boy.
Nah, that's not Man on the Moon 3 I see up there.
That's Man on the Moon 3 you see up there, my boy. All right, let me get into it.
Bro.
Wow. Wow.
So, what I said for Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying, I think I said that. No, actually, I don't think I did.
Oh, shit.
So, Man on the Moon 3, a lot of the songs sound the same to me. A lot of the songs sound the same to me. And I feel like he was trying to recapture that sound of Man on the Moon 1 and Man on the Moon 2. But this one came out in 2020. It was height of the pandemic, I believe. We were in the pandemic.
Yep.
And so that I feel like that also kind of hurt. I mean, I don't really count that as one of my like stipulations, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I feel like just for the album itself, it kind of hurt because people weren't outside, so people couldn't experience it the same way as they did with the older albums. But anyway, put that to the side. I feel like Man on the Moon 3, Cudi was trying to recreate that feeling, that sound of part 1 and part 2, and if he was trying to do that, he did a good job. But that's not what I was checking for. I actually wanted to hear a little bit more of the progression, the evolution of Cudi. I'm not saying it's a bad album, and I'm not saying that the songs on here I don't like, because I like a lot of songs on this album. But I'm looking at it objectively, and for me personally, I don't think I heard enough of the evolution from Cudi on this album. So that's me.
I think it's interesting because that's the realm you go in, right? When you announce Man on the Moon 2, you expect him to go into that realm.
High
You
expectations.
mean Man on the Moon 3?
No, 2.
Oh, my bad.
After 1, right?
Right, my
It's
bad.
like, we know 1 front to back. But 2, he went even darker.
He went super dark.
Yeah.
He went super dark.
And then 3, he's like he's higher than 2, but I think he's like in between 2 and 3 with the sound.
I feel you. I feel you.
That's why, like, that's interesting that you were like, so, like, what, as far as, like, evolution, what were, like, be a little more specific. Like, what
As
would you
far
like
as songs,
to hear?
or what I would like to hear,
Like, evolution-wise, yeah.
I feel like the sound of it is not as evolutionary as I wanted it. Like, if we're comparing it to 1 and 2, yes, okay, you can hear it's a little bit more hip hop. You can hear like the influences from today's world. I get it, but now if I'm now take that to the side. If I'm comparing the songs to each other in the same album, they all sound the same. So that's one thing. Hold on, that's one thing. And then the other thing about Man on the Moon 3, so that's one part of the evolution. But then the other part is the actual content of what he's saying. The content of what he's saying, we know Kid Cudi has problem with mental health. But I remember when this album dropped, I feel like he was trying to make it a point to try and like tell the fans that like I'm over that. Like I'm in a much better place. And he does say that within the album, but he's still talking about mental health. He's still talking about things that like he's had trouble with. And I'm not knocking him for it, but I want to hear something a little different from him by now. I want to hear him talking about stuff that we don't really hear him talking about. Women. I want to hear him talking about raising his kid. I want to hear him talking about dealing with Ye, dealing with his friends from Good Music that aren't. I'm getting really specific here, but I'm just giving you examples freestyling.
Oh, yeah.
That's good facts.
So
Good
I'm like,
facts.
I want to hear different things because Good Music has been like they're dismantling, and a lot of people have beef, but nobody really wants to talk about it. I want to hear Cudi's side of it. So now, having said all that, as far as the songs, I like a lot of songs. I love a lot of songs on this album. I love a lot of songs. Tequila Shots is insane. She Knows This is insane. Dive, Damage, Heaven on Earth, Show Out with Pop Smoke and Skepta.
With that song, I feel like, honestly, the song would be better without Cudi's verse.
Fuck. You know what?
Like, I don't want to hear about Supreme. I don't want to.
Okay, so what is it? The content that he's saying, or you just don't get the content?
Yeah, because Pop Smoke and Skepta was going off.
They were.
It's a good track, but if Cudi wasn't on the track, it would have been a much better song. Hot
Damn,
take,
that's a
hot take.
fucking hot take, boy.
I could have done without this song on the album. Me.
The whole song in time.
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's a hot take.
Yeah.
Not that it's a bad song.
Yeah.
No, 100%. But I wanted to highlight Show Out because Pop Smoke and Skepta, R.I.P. Pop Smoke,
Right.
R.I.P. But
King of New York, King of New York.
Still King of New York,
Facts.
right? Yeah, man, they showed out. And as far as Jeff, I get what you're saying. Cudi's verse is like the content is kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like you still gotta have Cudi on that track.
Okay.
Like if he changed his content, I would have liked that too. Now that I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it, but you still gotta have that Cudi energy. You gotta feel it.
And
And if Cudi's not on the track, then you don't feel it.
that's
For
true.
me,
That's true. That's true. That's true.
for me, Mr. Solo Dolo Part 3, like classic.
It's number 2 in terms of that trilogy of that song. So the 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Oh, you got a number 2.
I have it at number 2.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Oh,
Got a hot take.
Damn, boy.
Mr. Controversial right here.
Hot take on that one.
What is the Love and Me featuring Phoebe Bridgers? I think you fuck with Phoebe Bridgers like heavy, right?
I have like 1 or 2 of her songs on my phone. I have been learning more about her, but I do like the song though.
I remember we were talking about it offline, and you were telling me that you fuck with Phoebe Bridgers, so that's why it just came to my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Love and Me with Phoebe Bridgers, like I could do without it. The Void, I can do without it. Yeah. Go ahead, Jeff. Talk your shit. If
You're bugging the fuck out.
Yeah, man. The Void I could do without, bro. Rockstar Nights with Trippie Redd.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thoroughly
Good, it's
impressed.
good. I'm about to say,
No.
I was
Thoroughly-
scared of that T. I was like,
Trash.
I think yes.
Nah.
I think-
Thoroughly impressed with Trippie Redd and Kid Cudi and the chemistry and the cohesion on that track. Fire track. I had that shit on repeat, heavy.
me too.
Okay.
September 16th. Fire.
Oh.
Fire. Damn, y'all really grilling me, dog.
Yo, is that your sleeper track of the album?
September 16th?
Yeah.
Sleeper track? Though I could go with a lot of sleeper tracks. I think so. I would be happy with saying that. I'd be happy. Actually no, I take it back. My sleeper track is Sad People.
Sad people go
I
hard.
fuck with Sad People. Sad People I'll have to say is my sleeper track. But I also want to give not a shout out, whatever, but I want to highlight Timothy Chalamet.
Okay.
He fucks with Cudi hard. They're like best friends
Yeah.
or friends, whatever. I was watching an interview when he was promoting Dune. He went on French national TV because he speaks French, and then one of the questions was like, what's one of your favorite songs? And he started rapping, singing, whatever. He started rapping the lyrics to Sad People, like thoroughly, like memorized. So I'm like, this is a side note. That's why I fuck with Timothy Chalamet now.
Cudi.
That's why I fuck with him now.
Yes.
But I listened to it and like I literally like that song. I like what he's saying. Song is fire. I think I would pick that as my sleeper. Sad People.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's my number 5. Man on the Moon 3. Yo, fucking killing me for my last 2 picks, gentlemen.
You didn't even fit Wizard up here.
Yeah, you noticed that, right?
Yeah,
All right.
bro. I'm surprised that's not like.
Yeah, y'all noticed that. All right, enough about me. I feel like I got my shit off. Rainer, you're number 5, my boy.
Yo, D, your list is void, bro. Shit about to go in the void. Go in the void.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm in the void.
Alright,
You're
y'all.
I'm cooked.
Nah, that one. This pod, your choices really shook me up. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
hold
it's
you.
facts,
I ain't gonna hold
bro.
you. I respect it though.
Yeah, Jeff looked like about to cry.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
My son is in the
Yeah,
trenches
boy.
right now.
I went super like my bad. Go ahead.
Nah, it's cool, man. Let's get to my, what is this, number 5?
Number 5, yeah.
Here we go.
I might get cooked for this one.
Oh,
Boy.
I feel like I know what it is.
Boy,
They know what it is.
if it is what it is, he's getting the fuck out of here.
I feel like
It
I
is
know
what it is.
I
These niggas know what it is. I'm gonna swipe and not even turn around.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good. I didn't think it was that.
alright. Nah? What you thought it was? I'm curious.
I thought you were gonna do Man on the Moon Part 1, dog.
Are you on dust?
I'm just saying, boy. I'm just
what you
saying,
smoking? I
dog.
need
Nah,
that.
you off this.
Alright.
No wonder your list is
It's my
controversial.
own podcast and they're fucking kicking me out,
You gotta
dog.
get kicked off this episode, yo.
Yo.
We gonna redo this episode without this man. He gonna do his episode with his
By myself.
6 and 5 alone. We gonna be
Completely
X.
separate. I'm crying.
Yeah, as my number 5, I got In the Cut, man. In the Cut came out in 2013, so this is what, before Satellite Flight,
Correct.
after Wizard.
Correct.
Yeah, it's Cudi coming back really like aggressive, right? You can see the cover, right? He took a lot of ownership in his production in this album. He was like tired of people saying he can't rap with the people who are top dog in the rap game. He was tired of all that noise, so he came aggressive, explosive, and he wanted to take ownership of that and like did a lot of his production. Starting off, we got the resurrection of Scott Mescudi, right?
Fire.
Nah, that intro is legendary,
This
dog.
is an intro. It's really fucking good. And
Legendary.
This is what I was saying when
Instrumentals.
yeah,
Boy.
instrumentals. He was playing with them. He's producing his own stuff. He's already thinking soundtrack. Like, how can I make people feel where I'm trying to take them with sounds, which he's kind of done already in his first 2 albums, but he still had like his little vocals on there. But now he's just fully, y'all getting these sounds, y'all gonna feel what I'm doing right now. Goes right into Unfuckable.
Fire.
Boy.
Crazy song.
That mix right there from the first song, it just transcends perfectly
Yeah.
to Unfuckable, bro. It's
Beautiful.
amazing.
Transition,
Beautiful.
man. That's,
Beautiful.
I don't talk about that song often because this is me being vulnerable. I always fuck up that word.
It's one of my favorite.
Unfuckwittable.
Unfuckwittable.
Unfuckable. Like, I always fuck up that word. But
Fumbling it.
great record. And then we go right into that.
I'm just. Yo.
That shit is. Bro.
I'm just what you made, God.
Not many I trust. I'ma go my own way, God.
Take my faith to
Son,
what you want. I'm out here on my son.
By myself.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Chip with the first like rap verse on this album, like super crazy rap, like feature rap verse.
Great.
No, that's just.
That is, we all agree. Like every time we hear that song,
I
we
love
go
this
off
song.
together.
That
Like
shit is insane, bro.
I think across the board, anybody who hears this song can say it's a fucking incredible record.
Yes.
I say ain't no music on. She said nah,
That
that weed is loud. That bar was hard.
That shit was
That
super
bar
hard.
was hard.
That shit was super hard.
And then even Cudi comes on crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He's talking about mental health, but he's
Yeah.
spitting. He's like flexing himself up. The video is incredible
Yeah.
too.
Video's dope. It's like a house party, right?
Yeah,
It's like a house party.
you
Yeah,
got the
house party.
frame on there. That was his
Mhm.
shit because he
Yeah.
did it on the King Wizard video, which was another single. That's another song I really like on here.
King Wizard.
Yeah. You love that little bit of noise, that throwback.
Mm.
Keep the city snakes, things got back. Niggas on their uniform, keep the brim low. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Like this is Cudi like rapping. He's just like, yo, I'm tired of y'all saying I can't rap with y'all, and he's just like, I'm coming in hard. Pause.
Pause.
I'm rapping
Tragic.
around all these. I'm rapping around all these cats, man, and he showed out. He showed out. He even got Kendrick Lamar on here, Solo Dolo Part 2.
Mm.
I have a thing about that song though. It's doesn't fit the trilogy, so I don't love it. But Cudi washed Kendrick, by the way.
Oof. That's a hot take.
Cudi washed
Hot
Kendrick.
take.
That's a hot take.
Cudi washed Kendrick, by the way.
Washed?
Yes.
Washed.
Cudi's verse was hard, bro. I guess not washed like on some like,
But he did better than
but
the
he
song.
got him.
He got it.
He
I
got
feel what
him.
you're saying.
He got him.
I mean, I
on
don't
there.
agree with you, but
He
it's
got
all
him
good.
on there, bro.
I feel you. Respect.
Wow, he did a little nice voice. He did his voice shades that you like.
His voice shit. No, I heard it. I just don't think. That's okay. I just don't think.
Alright. Listen, hot take. Cudi got him.
Mm.
This album has a lot of great songs, man. Immortal's another good one. Like
Boy.
this album really starts off strong, and then after Solo Dolo, you got Girls with Too Short, which I love.
Fire.
Crazy.
You got Too Short on here, bro. Come
Mhm.
on, man. And then you got New York City Rage Fest.
Stop.
Come on, man.
Fire. I love that song.
Come
Crazy.
on, man. And then, my favorite song on this album, and the reason why I have this album, because you guys know, y'all big this album up a lot, and I'm just like, I gotta listen to it more. Red Eye is my favorite song on this album.
Red Eye. Red Eye's in my sleeper.
Red Eye is my
That's
favorite song on this
interesting,
album.
man.
That song, I can play it over and over. Cudi's like on it very little, but he comes in effective. Like, I love that choice. It's just like, yo, the Haim sisters, super talented. I love their music. He's just like, yo, let me bring them in. Let them do their thing on my production. And I'm gonna come in and do my thing, and it'll be just like the perfect blend marriage. It's just so good. Ooh, whoa!
Yes.
Come on, man, it's so good. Love that song, my favorite. This album is just so good, man. Mad Solar, you got Bees where RZA is just going crazy,
Fire.
and the
he's
beat is
spitting.
hard.
We gotta trust.
Yo, yeah.
I would have liked Cudi to have a.
Yeah.
If Cudi had a verse,
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah,
Fuck.
but that's the thing, right? Like, these are the choices he's making, where he's just like, yo, I'm trying to sculpt my albums in a different way now, like where I can have somebody on a beat that we did, or I can just have somebody have a song on my album and not come in and do my little parts. Because this is like, he thinks very like cinematic, thematic, and like this is a great album for him to like, where he showed that type of thing. Goes into Brothers, King Chip, ASAP Rocky.
That was so
Yeah.
I
interesting.
don't fuck with
That
you.
song is
That's
crazy.
okay.
That
That song
was
is
so
crazy.
interesting. That was so interesting with ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was
it
like,
was.
wait, and Kendrick too. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Fuck,
saying. He's like,
yo.
yo, these are the ones that's
Mhm.
hot. I could rap with these, if not around them.
mhm.
Yes.
ASAP Rocky had a really good verse on there too.
Mhm.
I love this verse. Burn Baby Burn, Lord of the Sad and Low.
Bruh.
This album, like, it's like I listened to it again and I'm just like, damn, this is really good. Cold Blooded is my shit. Cold Blooded girl, you know I'm cold. Afterwards, this song is like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's really good.
It's amazing.
I was playing it earlier and I was just like, yo,
Amazing.
this is really. You got Michael Bolton. Who else was on there? Was it Chip?
King Chip. Well, Chip, yeah.
Chip for the third time, doing his thing. Chip is super talented. Shout out to Chip.
Facts.
And then you got Flight of the Moon Man, yo. Like, it's. I like this album a lot more than I did before. Not that I didn't like it, but it's just one of those that I never really went back to because I just didn't like fully, I guess, liked the approach on it. But like I've appreciated it a lot more now. But it always had those songs that I like, and I think a big part of it is just like I said, Red Eye is my favorite song on there. It's the only song on the album that sounds like that.
Yes.
So I think
That's what you're
that's
saying, yeah.
kind of what made me like kind of shy away from the album.
I hate that song. Yo, I hate that song,
liked
bro.
it.
I never liked it,
Never
bro.
liked it,
Nah.
yeah.
Bro, you gotta,
My favorite
gotta
song on there.
What, Jeff?
You gotta go. Bro.
like,
You said enough.
I said enough. I'm good.
like a very close, like the closest song to that, and it's really close that I like on this album is gonna be Just What I Am.
Yes.
I could probably have them 1A, 1B. That's how much I love both of those songs.
Damn.
So yeah, I guess Sleeper. I'm gonna have. I think if it's not Afterwards, because I get it. You see that 10-minute mark, and you just like, I'm not
Good
gonna listen to
fucking
this.
choice,
But
great
That
choice.
song it's really good, man.
Great choice.
Afterwards. If not Afterwards, I'm just gonna throw in one more. Mad Solar.
Man, so
I always catch myself singing that song out louder in my head, like randomly. Like it could be, I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'll probably do it 3 weeks from now. Like that's just one of those songs. So those two are my sleepers. Great album. I'm gonna give it definitely an 8.5.
8.5.
Great
Okay.
album, yeah. I
Okay.
really like this album, and I love the album cover too.
Mm.
Great work by Cudi, man.
Jeff, my boy, you're number 5.
They're great. All right, so this is number 5, right?
Yes, this is your
So my
number
number
5.
5 album is gonna be
It's gonna be
In the Cut.
the explicit version.
Yes, we like cursing in this house. Yes, in this podcast we do curse.
The explicit, right?
Yes, I do love cursing. I mean, I'm respectful, but you know what I mean. But number 5, I do have In the Cut. I love this album. It was very hard for me to rank this at number 5. Number 5 is my favorite number, but
Oh, word? Okay.
it is. And
It is.
It is.
Stacey didn't know.
and it was very hard to rank this because I was gonna put this in number 4.
Don't tell us your number.
Yeah.
five.
I'm not gonna tell you. But I was really flip floppy for the last 2 days. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
In the Cut.
Like Spider-Man experience.
Facts.
Where am I gonna put
Facts.
this album? Because it's like you said, the resurrection of the first song. Nice instrumental, and it just transforms into Unfuckwittable. It just goes hand in hand. Like the last
Insane.
30 seconds of the first track goes.
Bro, I
goes
can't tell you how long that song was on loop. Just the introduction.
Yeah.
That shit was on loop for me for hours, bro.
It was great. It was a great track to like start the album with because you're like, what are we getting into with this album? It's totally different. The album cover is all fire. It's
Literally.
great. It's a frame. Is a gold frame. It
yeah.
reminds me of Love, Watch the Throne. The album
Yeah,
cover, Watch the
yeah,
Throne.
yeah.
Just
Damn,
with the frame.
good call. I didn't think about it until right now.
And the transition from the first track to the second track, Unfuckwittable, one of my favorite songs on the album. Is just like, I don't know, it resonates to a lot of things about like how you feel. Like you're unfuckwittable, bro. Nobody's gonna fuck with you.
Of course.
Like you gotta have that confidence within yourself. Then
bars.
Just What I Am, boy. Anytime this track plays, it's getting played from start to finish.
It's a
You're not
movie.
skipping this track.
Facts.
You're getting crucified if you're doing that.
There we go.
Yo.
First of all, I'm not. I'm telling you,
You're on the chopping block, bro. That's just a fact.
this is a fact. Nah, Just What I Am is.
Guillotine.
No. Just What I Am is one of his best songs.
No, 100%.
Where do you? How high is it? I want both of y'all. How high is Just What I Am for Cudi's songs, best songs?
I
Songs?
think I got a top
Yeah.
10.
Same.
10.
Top 10, bro.
That's it?
Yes.
Not top 5?
No,
Not my top 5.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
All right.
Young Lady,
Great song. I love that. Father Misty. I love that
yeah,
song.
really good song. It might be his top 5. You heard it here first.
Right.
All right, King Wizard, I like it. I think he released this.
Yeah, that was one of his singles. Yeah,
one
that
of
was
his
one of
singles.
his
It was
King
good. I liked
Wizard.
it. That's what got me excited about this album. Immortal. I am the smartest man alive, right?
That's,
I am the smartest man alive.
Right?
that sample's fire.
From Adam Sandler.
Sandler,
Yes. Yes.
I don't like that song. I don't like Immortal.
I think Immortal. I think it's Immortal. I could be wrong. There's a song on this album that I think it is Immortal. He produced it, and it's the instrumental for Ghost.
Right.
Backwards.
Ghost. What the what?
Yeah.
What?
Well,
You have to blew my mind.
I'm a ghost. Yeah. It's backwards. Remember it had the
Bro.
chorus? And this.
Well, wait, hold on. I gotta look back.
Wait, how'd you find it out?
I think he said it.
Did he?
All right, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do my research on that because that's very interesting. Solo Dolo Part 2 is my least favorite Solo Dolo track, in my opinion.
Same.
Kendrick Lamar did okay, but it was like you mentioned before, Cudi.
You think Cudi got him?
Had the better verse in the song.
Okay.
Girls, I love Girls, bro.
Wait, the song or
So many
Both.
ghosts.
Both, bro.
yeah, no, that song is good. Song is
It's really
good.
good.
It's great.
New York City Rage Fest. I love it. One, because I'm from New York City.
This song is
Big
fire.
facts.
You feel me? So it just makes sense. Like I put that on my Instagram story sometimes for like my background music because that's just song. It's just fire. Like when you start just adding more like sound to the fucking track, it's just really good.
All the instrumentals here are fire.
Red Eye, boy.
Come on.
You
man.
said you ain't like Red Eye,
It's a
right?
hard pass on me.
Hard pass.
Hard
You're
pass.
bugging, bro. You're bugging, guys. Why do you let this man on this podcast? I know he's the host, but he's bugging, bro.
Wait,
Red
so
Eye
so
is
tell me what you like
fire.
about it. What you like about it?
The track, bro, just like
I said the track.
no, just like one. I like that Cudi's not really on it. That's the weird thing about it. He's what at the last part of the track, or he's like in the chorus, right? He sings part of the chorus.
He's at the very end.
Very
Yeah.
end, very
He
end.
I don't think he comes on until he hits the oh whoa.
Ooh,
Yeah.
bro. I need you to listen to this song.
No, I know, dude. I've listened to it, and I just don't like. I don't like. How do I put it? I respect Haim, but I don't like the fact that it was basically Haim's track. I don't like that.
I
That's
like
one.
I think that's the reason why I like
I
it
know.
more. It's like so out of like what I've listened so far in the album.
They
when I was
sound,
first
I love
listening
their
to it.
voice. They sound amazing. So
Right.
I feel you. I don't like it that it was basically Haim's track, and then on top of that, the song itself, musically, sonically, I don't like the way it sounded. So those are the two reasons why I don't like that song.
Matt Solar,
I like it.
it's okay. It's okay. I wouldn't say I love it, but I listen to it. Bees, boy, I love. We
Yeah.
gotta trust. Now I don't give no fucks, bro.
dropping them
Them motherfucking bees.
Yeah,
Bro.
RZA goes off.
Fire. Brothers, I love the song because he speaks facts, like, about your brothers. Like, if my nigga gonna fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. That's just the code in the hood. Bro, it's just facts. We grew up in the hood, so if my boy, well, it depends. It depends situation, but honestly, it depends the
Backtracking.
situation, honestly. I'm not gonna be ignorant and stuff like that. But
in the most extreme of conditions.
yes, exactly. If my boy don't mess with you, I ain't messing with you neither. That's just not happening. Burn Baby Burn. I think it's a skippable song in my opinion.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't remember that one.
Exactly.
No, Burn Baby Burn. It starts with ding 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 ding
Oh.
ding 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 ding. He's
I
spitting
know.
too.
I know.
Element of the surprise, such a spectacular thing I cannot lie. Come on,
Baby
boy.
Burn is crazy. Yeah.
Nah.
I skipped the song. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, nah,
Bro, you had some hot takes.
Facts.
This is my first hot. Well, I think
right.
it's like my
You
first
right.
hot take
You right.
on
You
this
right.
podcast.
You right. You got it. You got it.
Loaded, Son and Lonely, excuse me. Good song.
I like that one.
Good song. Cold blooded. Cold blooded.
Dog, those three songs,
Yeah.
in fucking sane, bro.
I'm listening to Afterwards a little bit more.
It's a great track.
Because to your point, it's a long ass.
Yeah, dude, just have it in the background. Whenever
bro.
whenever you're doing something, I don't know, like watching something, not watching, but
Doing
on
something.
Instagram, like on Instagram, right?
Just let it rock.
Let it rock in the background, bro. You'll like
Get
it.
ready in the morning, or you walk into the train. Let it rock.
Yeah, man, you'll like it.
And my sleeper track on this album, I would say Red Eye. Because a lot of people probably don't skip the song.
Yeah.
Honestly. A lot of people skip the song. AKA Dario.
Out of
me.
pocket.
Yeah, this is my number 5 album.
Yeah.
Kid Cudi is very hard because I love this album very much. I give it a 8 out of 10.
Solid.
It was very, very hard for me to put it as number 5 because I've listened to this album many times. And to your point, the instrumentals are very good in this album.
It's 3, right?
Like just instrumentals, yes. Or are you talking about in general, like all instrumentals?
In general.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 18 tracks. So
Yeah.
I can deal with 2 tracks that are instrumentals.
Nice.
And
But he has
song.
3.
Yes,
New York
3.
City, the
3
intro,
tracks.
and the last one.
You're right.
Flight
3.
movie,
Excuse
whatever.
me, guys. 3. So
They're
3
all
out of
good.
18 songs I can definitely deal
100%,
with.
that's fine.
Compared
100%
to
fine.
Satellite Flight.
4 out of 10.
4 out of
South.
10.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, before we move on, Ray, you
Yes.
got the sample, right?
Yeah. I stand corrected. It wasn't Immortal. Immortal sampled, I think, Congratulations by MGMT. The Ghost Reverse is, it was a song he put out, Lucy. Dennis hooked me up with some more
Oh,
of his whiskey.
forgot about that song.
Yeah.
I remember the cover art. The cover art was like,
Yes.
yeah, the wrist.
Yeah, so that's the one where he produced it and he just
That
kind of
song was
reversed
fire.
Ghost.
I remember how good. I forgot how it
Instrumental
goes. That song
good.
was
Yeah,
amazing.
it's a good song, yeah.
He's dropped a lot of heat that aren't on albums. He's produced a lot of songs that aren't on albums, and it gets me tight sometimes.
Yeah, I know, man. The Lucy's that he. So we talked about love.
Love.
Do you remember he had another one called Goodbye, and that's the one with the Jokers laughing in the
Goodbye.
beginning.
I don't know if I heard that one.
Me neither.
All right, I'll play it for y'all later. I got it on my iPad, so I got you.
There was one, I don't know if it was Dario or Jay that I was talking about. That y'all didn't, I don't know if, was it All Talk that y'all hadn't heard?
Oh,
These niggas all talk.
it might be me because I have no idea what you're
These
talking
niggas all
about.
talk.
No,
Over
it
here
wasn't
we
me.
ain't half stepping. Where it has the Christian Bale sample where he was wilding on the Terminator set.
Nah.
Nah, I mean it was me. It was probably me because I.
You hadn't heard that either?
No.
So yeah, it's him and Chip the Ripper. Oh my god. X, drip another link with yes. Relax when I fuck with Jimison. I think about death like it's pussy on my mind and the vibe, and I'm feeling like life so lame. Everybody iller, but way more babes.
Go off.
Way more ways. They get fitted. Yo, y'all gotta listen
Oh,
to that song.
my man is freestyling it right now.
That
Listen,
song
gotta
is
listen.
incredible. And
Oh, man.
the beat samples, I think Vampire Weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
Vampire
Talking
Weekend.
like
Yeah.
a jerk, except
Wow.
you are an actual jerk and living proof. And it has like the Christian Bale. The fuck did you
Yeah.
think for 1 second? That song is fire, man.
What's the name of it again?
All talk.
All talk.
Oh.
These niggas all talk.
Wait, and when did he drop it? Can you give me like a time frame?
Bro, that was like, I'm not gonna lie, that was like right after that clip of Christian Bale happened. I don't remember when though. It might be around Indica, maybe.
13.
Maybe.
Remember Indica dropped, Yeezus dropped.
I could look it up, I'll let y'all know.
Yeezus dropped 2013, I believe.
I forgot. Maybe. Because he was Terminator Salvation. Oh, I forgot the years, but interesting.
I stand corrected. It came out in 2010.
Oh,
2000. So that was Man on the Moon 2 around that realm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Please go listen to that song. It's fire. And Cutter is back too.
Hey. Fire songs. Gentlemen, we did it. Number 6 and number 5, we were able to dwindle down the list. Some of us had a hot take. Not me, Jeff.
Boy, he said Passion Pain and Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
Are
man.
you
Number
kidding
6,
me?
boy. Number 6, dog. But did y'all understand why?
Yeah.
Yes, I understand why. I
Yeah?
don't agree with it though.
No, I feel you. It's fine. But I'm just saying, you guys like understand why?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just feel like sometimes I feel like I'm not really explaining
No,
well.
no.
Okay, cool.
It was clear. It made sense.
I just
Appreciate
didn't
it.
expect it.
No, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Nobody.
All right, yo. So before we sign off, my guys. Oh, y'all stupid. Before we sign off, again, like to my guests. If you guys want to shout out your Instagram and Twitter, anything y'all want, the floor is yours.
Yeah, it's me, Rainer. She like the way that I dance.
Hey.
Follow me, or don't. But I'm gonna share anyway. It don't matter. On Twitter, specifically, please, I prefer Breeze Riches. This shit is bananas. Yes. Follow me, man, for some jokes. Follow me for some advice. Follow me for some takes. Follow me for some funny shit.
And it's your boy, Jay the Great. That's my IG.
Jay the Great, you heard?
The Great. No, THE, not DA. And you can follow me on Twitter too. Jay the Great 5. Remember BX all day.
You heard? As far as time flies, you guys know the drill. All the links are going to be down below in the description. I got the links for Instagram, Twitter. You guys can catch this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google. I got all the links down below, so make sure to check it out. And since you're watching this video, you might as well hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up, hit that
comment,
subscribe
like, and
button.
subscribe. And
Yes.
if you have any controversial takes or opinions, please put that in the comments so we can talk about it.
Big facts, big facts. If you agree with my hot take, please let us know in the comments.
We know y'all don't agree with that.
If you agree with Jeff's hot take or Rainer's hot take, whatever y'all want, we want to hear about it. Like I said before, we're with the smoke, we're with the shits. We want to hear from y'all. We want to engage with y'all. So, got all that good stuff out of the way, and now we have 4 more albums left, gentlemen.
This is gonna be the toughest decision.
Y'all gonna go crazy with my list because y'all already been going crazy.
God,
This shit is cooked,
bro.
though.
Yeah. No, it's not cooked, bro. It's not cooked, dog. No,
Your list is cooked,
Bro, your list was cooked once you said that number 6, bro.
Yeah.
Your list was cooked.
I'm standing on it, boy. I'm standing on it, dog.
You shit cooked,
I'm
though. I'll tell you what, though. The bottom half, for me, was harder than the
Top half.
half. Because the top half, I'm absolutely confident in. I've listened to those albums.
So you mean like
often.
1 through 4, 1 through 5, or whatever? That's what is easier.
1 through 4 is easier
Easier.
than the 5
through 8.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Actually,
For sure.
For Jeff, is the same thing for you, or
Yeah, I'm pretty convinced on the albums that
that's crazy?
top 4 albums that I have. I already have them in my head, but if I listen to, I remember practically every song on those the next 4 albums.
That's fucking crazy. So I'm the exact opposite. The top 4 was hard as shit for me. Pause. And big pause. And then the bottom half was a little easier, dog.
Because you got Passion Pain. That's why you're missing it from the top half. That's why.
the only time I have a hard time is the top 2.
2? Yeah, no.
Like,
yeah.
Mixing.
I mean, I think we all have the
But it's
same number
easier.
1, but
I might. Oh, I don't know.
This guy hasn't
Really?
picked Wizard yet, so I'm really surprised.
Him.
no, it was me. He did.
I'll
You
pick
haven't,
Wizard.
I
you're
haven't
right,
picked Wizard
you
yet.
already picked Wizard
This man's
number.
out of pocket.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you why Wizard is
He's
one
in
of the
his-
1 through 4, whatever.
He was in his bag.
Yeah, boy. I'm coming with the shits. You heard? I'm coming with the takes that nobody has heard before.
I think I know your list.
1
So
through
do
4
I.
now?
It has to be, yeah. I think I
We'll
got
find
it down
out.
in my head already.
We'll find out. Alright, so we'll sign off. Check you on the next episode on YouTube and Apple, Spotify, and Google. We'll sign off. Check you out next time.
Take it easy.
Peace!